And Steve, you're going to UA for.
I'm getting my bachelor's in sociology, minoring in HR, and grad school in the fall for school counseling.
Have you seen any political advertising in this presidential campaign?
Yeah, just through TV ads and signs in people's yards and bumper stickers.
And the ads that are on TV, over the internet, what's your initial reaction to those? If you had a couple words to sum up how you react when you see those things, how would you describe it?
A couple of the ads are pretty negative, but for the most part, they're pretty much fair game. I think each candidate has a very strong point of what they want to believe in, and, what they stand for in this country. So yeah, I think they come across as pretty.
Now, the campaigns aren't the ones spending most of the money and putting out most of the ads. A lot of it's coming from pretty wealthy individuals who are backing these outside groups. Nevada, California, New York, they're coming from all over. Why do you think so many wealthy individuals are supporting the bulk of messaging in a state that they don't even live in?
That's a pretty good question. I just feel that they want to get their views across, and by helping financially, that's the main way that they can do that. So.
And how do you feel about them spending more money and really driving the messaging, as opposed to the candidates who typically, say, I endorse this message, this is me? It's no longer the candidates who are spending the lion's share of the money or putting out most of the ads.
That's another good question. Yeah, again, they just, I feel like that's the easiest way that they can contribute, besides getting out there and, actually, in the rallies, they can just stand back behind the scenes, pass their ideologies on through the contributions to these candidates.
And what do you think some of their ideologies are?
Well, there's a big immigration reform that's been developing for the past years. What else? Education is also another big one. Also, the wage increase is also another big one. So, and another new one that says the marijuana reform. So that's kind of new, but.
And what do you think you could do personally to kind of make you feel better in this process, that make you feel more comfortable in this democracy?
Just doing research on candidates that you don't feel that match your ideology. It's always good to have an objective mindset to uncorrect your to correct your biases that you may have, and see the whole thing in the big picture.
And you mentioned earlier that a lot of this is negative. What do you think that is increasing? You've been around, you've been voting, I'm assuming, in a couple presidential elections, or at least been able to. Do you think the share of advertisements that are negative is increasing? And if so, what does that say about the future of our democracy and how voters make their decisions?
I think they have been increasing, and it's only like personal bashing. It makes our democracy look. It's a shift from people who are really qualified and graduated college to go into politics, and now it's a more shift to, oh, I've got money, I can run. So that's what I believe.